Educated game.
Private Augustus Cole, you've been atypically quiet until now.
Y'all, listen up. All we gotta do is...
I assume you actually listen to your crash ball coach from time to time?
Crash ball. You're not a fan.
Pretend war? No. How are you finding the real thing?
I've been more comfortable.
Then unburden your mind.
How's it going, guys? Sleepy Jim here. Welcome to my insane difficulty walkthrough here on Gears of War Judgment. This is Fortress.
Next, we headed for Onyx Point.
That facility's location is classified, Private.
I toured Harbor a few years back. One of your generals was a big fan. Took me on a tour. The grubs were using grenade traps. Cheap shot stuff. You know, remind me of playing the Sharks.
Now this section is a beach landing, kind of reminds me a lot of World War II games, but as you come off the beach, I would recommend following the path that I'm taking now here to the left. We're going to pick up a breach shot from the beach here in a moment. That's going to be very, very useful. There's also a long shot not far away from where you picked this up, but to the right, that we're also going to grab a little bit later. And if you head round to the left here, the Declassified challenge is that you have these grenades planted. So just be careful of those and try and shoot them off the cover before you head over to it. You're also going to have these barriers that you're going to have to mow down before you can move up the beach. But from this piece of cover, you have a little bit of space you can move back into. The main threat, guys, in this beach landing sequence is without a doubt, the guy with the mortar. The mortar will kill you instantly if he targets you, and if you are unlucky enough to be targeted by the guy with the mortar rather than your teammates, all I can say is, as soon as you hear the mortar fire and you see that it's coming in your direction, sprint away to another section of cover that's as far away as possible. You may be able to survive. Most of the time, though, you probably won't, because it's really devastating. You just have to get a little bit lucky and hope that your squad is being targeted instead. Sounds horrible, but it's true. So we grabbed the long shot here. Now, as you can see, we're heading straight back to that piece of cover here. And the mortar can still kill you from back here as well, by the way. But we're going to pick off as many locusts as we can from this spot. There is a ton of locusts right down the back of the map, but we're going to hang back as much as we can and try and get them to attack us rather than moving up into the back of the map and risking getting taken down. Now, there's also a guy with a one shot up there in that bunker up top there, so you just have to be very careful of him. But this piece of cover is quite good for picking off a lot of these guys pretty comfortably with the long shot and the breach shot that we had earlier. Now, once you do get to the stairs and you start heading up, just watch out, because as you can see there on the left, you can see that smoke rising. That's from another planted grenade, and it can be very, very easy to get confident once you've picked off all the locusts and you run around there to the left up those stairs and get instantly blown up by a planted grenade that you're not expecting. So be very cautious when you're getting up those stairs and moving towards the back of the map, that you watch out for grenade plants, even back there. Okay, it's getting a little bit quiet now. Most of the locusts are right down the back there, but there is also a guy hiding behind cover here in the center, and he's nearly always going to be there once you get to this point. So I'm just being very cautious still. We're going to go for an execution on him. I think he's the mortar guy, so at least we don't have to worry about getting mortared anymore. We just have to worry about the guy with one shot still. But anyway, and we're going to have some guys with scorches and that coming down as well from the top area. What often is a good tactic is, if you're in a section of the campaign where you want to hang back, pick off locusts from a distance, push forward a little bit, then your squad will move up, and then the locusts will move down towards you from wherever they're hiding at the back of the map. And that allows you then to drop back again to where you were before in cover, and your squad will hopefully be able to do some damage for you. I took a lot of damage there. That was very, very close, but we survived. A lot of people do have difficulty with this section, with Fortress getting through this and surviving. It is pretty difficult. Definitely one of the top 5 most difficult sections of the campaign. Coming straight after Elliot's Mansion, you can almost relax after you've got past these 2 sections. There's probably only another 2 parts of the campaign after this that are really, really excruciatingly difficult that we'll have to face, but they're in later sections. The next part after this one is called Container Terminal, and it's actually a pretty fun part of the campaign where you get to use a silverback, so I'm going to look forward to that in the next video. I have got all 3 stars here already on this. It's just a matter of surviving now the last couple of locusts that are left, and then we will be good to move on through to the next section. Okay, so there's just 1 or 2 guys left, picking up some ammo on the way up the stairs here. I've just been very careful still, and we'll take this guy out by blowing up his tank of emulsion or whatever the hell that stuff is, and we are done. Onyx Point Fortress has been reached.
Put that in your report, Colonel.
Alright, so we're going to move on through, guys. Up next, we have the section Container Terminal. You can look forward to that. Hope you're enjoying this. Please remember to rate and comment. But for now, it is Slippy Jim out. Thanks for watching.